curveball was kind of missing last start. How'd you feel about it this time?
A lot better about it. Kind of got away from me in the end of that sixth inning, but was able to sneak out of there with a middle curveball to get out of that jam. So I thought I commanded it really well all game up until that point. Breaking balls were really good. The fastball to the top of the zone was great. I had a really good sinker, which I've been missing the last couple starts. So I feel like that pitch, sinker and the changeup, kind of opened up the rest of my game. So it was nice having those ready to go today. Part of it is just getting your stuff, to the spots, like execution. I feel like I have a good game plan going into every start, but big league hitters are a little bit different than some of the minor league guys you face in the rehab start. So you could feel as good as you want, but until you get to get some live looks in there and see how your stuff plays, and adding a new pitch in and trying to find ways to use that in the right situations. I'm getting more and more comfortable with each start, but that's I'm getting back to a lot closer to myself. So. Say it again, I'm sorry.
How cool was it to have Fernando back out there behind you today?
Oh, awesome, man. We've been missing him. He's a big bat. His presence, his ability to track balls down on the outfield, you feel very confident, filling up the zone and letting the defense work behind you. He's a guy that has been kind of the heart and soul of the team at times here. So, missing him, we've done our best to stay above water and keep ourselves in a good position so that he can get himself healthy and come back when he's ready. So, nice having him back.
Was there an energy boost for you on a day like you pitched when you came back, and I think you mentioned it that day too.
Yeah.
And then today, when Fernando, is there an energy that you carry into your start?
Yeah, I get excited about it. I always, have this feeling of wanting to impress my teammates. I want them to feel good and talk good about me, and having a guy that's been out of the game for a while, I wanted to, give him a good showing today, and I did. But he's been around us the whole time. He went off for a few rehab starts, or a few rehab, at bats out there in Arizona, but he's been around for the most part of his 2 months out. So I feel like he's still in the loop on things. He doesn't feel far removed from the group. It's just nice to have him back in the lineup.
Schultz mentioned Darv's going to throw a Wednesday. Is it starting to feel like you guys are getting back 100%? You're back, Tatís back, Darvish back. It's kind of back to full board here.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's we've had really good starts from Marty. We've had some good starts from really good starts early on in the season from Waldron. He hit a little bit of a wall at some point, but Randy's given us some good innings. So I think we've done a good job of filling the innings when they need to be there, and a lot of credit to the team in general. Down an 18-game stretch to finish up in Tampa yesterday, get out of there around 7 and fly cross country and have a day game today. Super impressed and super proud of the way that we played today, and hanging in on a one-run ball game all the way up until the 8th or 9th, whatever it was.
Do you think this stretch could be a defining stretch of the season to go, I think, 18-9 and this 27-28?
Yeah, there's a couple games in there too that we feel like we let slip out of our hands, but to have a winning record and well above 500 record down that stretch is huge, especially when you're looking at 18 straight. Down the course of the stretch of the season, there's sometimes opportunities with off days to skip a guy and get your best guys back out there on the mound, but just can't afford that here. So 18 in a row was tough, especially with the travel, some East Coast stuff in there as well. So super impressed with how we put it together.
I think Jeff kind of asked the question, but what do you guys think you proved during that stretch?
Say it again?
I think Jeff kind of asked the question, but what do you guys think you proved during that stretch?
Yeah, I just think that we show ourselves, the capability of this team to show up every day, and regardless of whether we're on 3 in a row or 18 in a row, we felt confident showing up every day, and Skip does a really good job of giving us late reports and letting us get our rest and trying to simulate somewhat of some time down and spend a little more time in bed and relaxing. So I think we're just kind of figuring out what this team's made of throughout that stretch, and to come out, what was it, 18-9? Yeah, pretty good run.
Plans for your off day, or just nothing?
I got a few events I got to go to tomorrow. I'm doing some over with the Armed Services YMCA, and then I'm going to head over to 3131, my new investment restaurant down in North Park, and get some dinner there.